What's up, guys? Conquest MMA back here at fucking Fluffy Fight Week. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. UFC Fight Night. Hernandez versus Pereira. It's gonna be so gas. Initially, the main event had me a bit. I'm only here for the main event. Hopefully, this card will not be as dog shit as it looks. I think dog shit is a strong term, but you know what I mean. It doesn't look very impressive on the surface. Three women fights in a row. Um, let's hope they're bangers, low key bangers. There's some heavy favorites and like two of them. I check the odds, but let's hope they're quick and everything. Now on to the main event. Judging by my profile picture, I'm sure you guys can. I have some biases, but I have like I've looked into it. It's like on the resume, Hernandez has a way better fucking resume than Michelle Pereira. I know. Listen, there's like a certain amount of time where maybe your past fights can be forgotten and they don't represent the new you. But I can't get over the fact that Michelle Pereira went to the decision with a featherweight. Okay, went to decision with Nico Price. All right, people keep fucking bragging about his extensive win streak, which is impressive. But he was a decision merchant before his last three fights, which were ended in incredible fashion. But if you look behind the curtain a bit, you realize the three of his last fights, the opponents weren't really like they weren't their whole career. They didn't stay at middleweight. No, one of them was a former welterweight, and two of them, Ihor Pereira and Michelle Olajeszek, or whatever the fuck you say that Polish guy's name, were former light heavyweights. So I've read some comments talking about, oh, Michelle Pereira's going to show welterweight footwork and skills. And well, Michelle Pereira is reckless as fuck, brother. He has a good blitz. He's extremely athletic and powerful. He looks that way against former light heavyweights who, once they, when they entered the UFC, they were light heavyweights. In mid-career, once after the pinnacle of the sport, decided to go a weight down because they figured out how to cut weight. I don't know. They they went on a diet or something. Anthony Hernandez has a way better fucking resume. He fought somebody, so, fucking the Iron Turtle, Brendan Allen, fucking Rodolfo Vieira, Roman Kopylov. Like, those are good fucking wins, dude. He's fought excellent striker in Kopylov, excellent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Rodolfo Vieira, like a tenacious boxer in Iron Turtle. But people forget that the moment they see someone doing backflips, getting illegal DQ knees mid-fight. Like I'm gonna say it out. I'm gonna say it clearly. Joe Player is a bit of an ore merchant. I feel like that term. I'm using that term wrong, but he has an unstoppable air about him, and I feel like this is the year where those guys are just getting brought out and exposed. I just feel like people are counting out Anthony Hernandez just because appearance alone, right? People, BSD was a heavy betting favorite, and based on appearance and backstory, because he was a former spec op, so what the fuck Marine in the French army. He was a heavy favorite, and then he was beaten with one arm. Like people's like bet a lot of money based on nothing, nothing. They stake those odds on nothing. I mean, the UFC were promoting them like that, but it's like, come on, dude. You gotta use your head. I watched the Nico Price fight because I think that's the closest we can get to someone simulating Hernandez fight style. I didn't want to dive too much into myself Pereira. I just can't. He went to decision with the fucking guy. He can't be pushed against the cage. That's where Hernandez does his best work. He starts drowning people. He's very. And the one time Hernandez got finished, he wasn't as defensively responsible as he is. Like when you see the moment where Kevin lands on him, his hands were down. Dude, that doesn't really fucking happen to Hernandez. Like he's good at bracing and negating the power of of guys who hit really hard. He he was counting out against people picking against him for Coffee Love because they thought like he hit a body shot TKO, but he ate those body shots. I'm sure he stung, but like he had his right arm, he had his arms tucked in, and Kopylov was a southpaw, so that means it's easier for him to get the kick up the middle. Pereira is a conventional striker. I don't think the kick up the middle is gonna be very open for him unless he throws a heavy jab, which Hernandez loves to pick his shots selectively. He has a pretty decent striking percentage, maybe because of all the ground pound, but on the feet he is capable. Um, you could say Marcel Pereira is like incredibly impressive high takedown defense, but like who the fuck has he fought to even challenge that? You know what I mean? I think this is gonna be a bit of a more like reality check. I feel like Marcel Pereira's fight style is way too fun to be, you know, up there. People are talking about how he's the guy to beat PDP. I feel like every other fucking fighter in the top that are ranked are the guy to beat PDP. We've heard that. It's because they don't fucking like. I guess they don't like the guy. Something along those lines. I'm just padding the video with the fucking main card. I don't really give a shit about the other fights. Um, so I'm picking Anthony Hernandez. Shit, did I miss any other point? Oh yeah, yeah, he can be pushed against the cage, and when he's against the cage, he does the fucking a Superman punch when he kicks off the cage. And dude, look if Hernandez has been watching tape, studying, and basically like doing basic study, or if his coach does that for him, they're gonna be prepping for when he's backing off the cage. They're gonna be trying to time a takedown on him. You know what I'm saying? I think Pereira's just way too fucking reckless. Elite footwork. Your footwork can look elite when you're facing former light heavyweights, dude. Just fucking he has faced nobodies, a bunch of nobodies, bro. Bunch of nobodies. Mikhail Olajaychik got beat. Was that Kevin Holland on short notice? Jesus Christ. The ore merchants. It's incredible what they pull off. Okay, we'll go with the co-main. Kyler Phillips. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised if Rob Font can craft it up. He's extremely experienced. He's fought some of the best in the division. I'm just gonna go with the future in Kyler Phillips. Um, I don't want the main event. Okay, okay. Kyler Phillips. I'm going with Charles Johnson. He checked my boy Joshua Van. Just overwhelmed him. I think maybe because he was bigger than Van. Van is pretty small for featherweight. Van would be a strawweight if he could, but Van bounced back with a short notice win over Chairez, which I should be thankful for that since that really convinced me that Tyra Tyra went 3 rounds with Chairez. Wow, Van finished him on short notice. These two guys, I've been watching the UFC long enough to know who these jobbers are. I shouldn't say that; it's very disrespectful. I guess I'll go with the American USA in this film. I don't know. Darren Elkins or Daniel Piana. Now I know about Daniel Piana. I don't know if I know much about Darren Elkins. I've only done research for the main card. Now, hmm, Darren Piana's pretty fucking tough. He took a beating from fuck, what's his name? The British guy. But the British guy was making pretty dumb moves. So I don't know if I should bet on Daniel Pineda just because his opponent wasn't making the smartest decisions. Hmm. Let me think. And fuck it. I guess I go Daniel Pineda. He looks more muscular. What? Maybe I'll do one. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'll be watching much of the prelims, to be honest. It looks pretty dreadful. I'm gonna go with Bells to Spain. I hope he can bounce back. He is facing someone his size. God, man, he lost horribly in his last fight. But being an ore merchant really does wonders in the eyes of the odds makers. I wouldn't be surprised if Austin Lane, isn't he the fucking guy that the former football player? If he can land a takedown and ground and pound to Spain, fucking hell, dude. Taekwondo Olympic level Taekwondo practitioner, and he threw no kicks against Cortez Acosta, barely any. Ah, fuck, I'm not gonna pick this. It's all right. What a fucking dreadful card. I hope it's better than it looks. All right, this is all for the picks predictions. It took me a couple of days, but then when I realized he went to a decision with a featherweight, I can't place any hopes in this man, none at all. Anthony Hernandez resume clears easily. His best win is Chaos Williams. Come on, bruh. That's a decent win, mind you. I can't see Pereira winning. I could see it. I can't really see a sequence. I can't vision it. Fuck it. That's enough of my fucking ranting. Uh, yeah, that's all for my picks for today, and I'll see you guys Saturday when I'm doing the recap. Hopefully, I'm in a great mood, and I'm proven right that Michelle Pereira is an ore merchant. If I'm not, I I don't know what I'll do. Okay, Anthony Hernandez is my guy. Okay, that's enough out of me. See you.
See you soon, boy.